this shit. We're back up again. You're not hunger strike this time, but protesting for the same thing. Amnesty from deportation. If you're to be deported, get the fuck out. Simple as that. It's not that complicated. But you know me, guys. I have to pass Grafton Street on my way. So, yeah. Myself and Mercy now are on the way up to see what's going on up here in this place. And see what's going on. What exactly is happening. Oh, excuse me. I'll switch this around, guys. He's not happy about something. Someone cutting a pedestrian crossing me, going on. There's the head, back of Mouse's head. Head up here now. See what the story is. How we say it? Well, I feel the Sunday. Not arrived. How we doing? Yeah, we're doing good. Oh, we're going, guys, we're getting up there. Heading to the door again, up to Kildare Street one more time. So guess what? There's a lot of us we're getting now onto Kildare Street. Let's see how long we stay there this time. This fake protesting and bullshit has to stop. It's taking away from everyone's genuine protests. It's making a mockery of what we're trying to do. So, I can't have that. I like buskers. Very nice.
Singing the song, singing this for life. Wake up in the morning, hey, that's exercise. Where you wanna go, where you gonna go, where you gonna sleep tonight. Where you gonna sleep till
I'm not even on, my tits wore out. No. That young one back there actually singing reminds me of the voice of that Ali Sherlock one. Very talking Grafton Street here. I'm sure she's probably on other channels too, but I just happened to see her on fucking YouTube and came across her one day in Grafton Street as well, so that's how I know who she is. Never really listened to much of her music, but not a bad voice, I'll give her that. Yeah, guys. How you doing? How you doing, man? How's it keeping? I actually shouldn't have said man because I haven't put my glasses on. I can't see you just a minute, so 1 second. So now see you're heading up to the door, guys. Stephen Murley. Oh, hey Stephen, how you doing, man? Sorry. I had to put your glasses on so I could see more. It comes with age, I'm afraid. No. That's the job. That's what we need, man. Plenty of music on the streets. Plenty of music. Real music. Not just hate job culture. Are we Peggy? You're in Manchester. Fuck, man. Actually, we were talking to Tinkle earlier on. He's in Liverpool. Did you hook up tinkering you over, no? I think I was talking to him there because we were chatting there on a video call about fucking 11:30 because I was wondering if he was going to show up to Michelangelo wasn't over, he was going to show up to the Dublin Says No thing up at the Smithfield. And when I rang him, he was in Liverpool. So, and you're in Manchester. I'm heading over to London myself on the 16th of May, so and see how that goes. So I see if I survive the 4th and 5th of March. Not too far now, we're all half the property, so another 5 minutes and we'll be there. You were over last year, alright. Last year's march was fucking huge. We need some of them here though, that's what we need, them kind of numbers. Anyway, I hope you're getting the same weather we're getting here because this is the first bit of sunshine we had this evening in fucking maybe 2 months. So, let's hope Manchester's better. Do me a favour, you won't anyway because he's afraid to go into Manchester. I was going to say try and get some footage of Charlie Beach if you're there, but you can't go into Manchester anymore because his life has been threatened. So, you're more likely to meet Billy Moore now than him. I can smell smoke anyway, weed. I'm not the only one smoking. Someone else is smoking too. Yeah. All that. Person and person over across the street. Then we'll see what kind of chaos when we get off the street. We're going to walk in there. It was the last time someone tried to come up here on their own. Well, no, she's not on his own this time, so we'll see what happens. Mirrors, you know. Oh, he's straggling away in the background there, he's alright. I get the top of F Street and away from it there. They call them flower pots, I call them crash barriers, but take a pick, you know what I'm saying? They're too conveniently placed to be just flower pots. Yeah. But last week though, that bus top of North Earth Street, if they had been going a little bit faster, they would have broke through onto the pedestrian path and it's done enough damage as well, God forbid. Awful sympathy for that man's family. But it could have been a lot worse, only for them barriers, and she hit the sign, what do you call it? Fucking traffic lights. If they weren't there, God knows how many would have been hurt. So, you go with that. These big huge flower pots up here, I'm nearly sure they're to serve crash barrier purpose. Because you're not going to fit any, you might fit a smart car in between them, but that's the working size. That's the working size. See it yourself down in front of you guys. The dog father, how you doing, dog father? How you doing? Seeing you online there tonight on TikTok. The reason people are going live again at 10 o'clock tonight, I think. I'm supposed to be going live, but I really don't think I'll be back home before then, if I'm back home at all tonight. Because got a couple of calls and a few messages now from mates of mine wanting to hook up and make a few arrangements about the 4th and the 5th. We have our own little thing going on in the background. So it won't be out. No details will be shared here, let's put it that way, or anywhere else, but I will share with whoever needs to know on the day, that's it. Where the fuck is Moose gone? Oh, keep going. He's finding me a clear street. I don't mind being on me. I don't mind being on this button. Let's go. Yeah, good. That's good, man. That's good. Sorry about the delay in your responses, lads, but I'm kind of watching the street, watching the corners, watching around me, and then looking down the screen. So if I'm a little bit slow, I do apologise. But it's different when I'm on the live. I can focus on the screen. But when I'm on the street, I'm always looking at content, so I'm looking around instead of looking down. You know yourself, guys, how it works. Not, very rarely do I look where the camera is pointing. There's no here in front of me. Huh? The fuck the contest past people, you know. Anyway. Now, let's see what's going on down here. Now, the last time I got this close, when they were here, I had to start fucking running because it was starting to kick off, so I don't want to run there. I can't turn the camera I don't know. I can't remember if it shows the face or not. I can't remember. Hey. Some of the lads have their own life show the face, or the rest don't give a shit, but gotta respect them. Gotta respect the brothers in arms. Cameras everywhere. But it looks like someone punching him out. His lips are swollen like blue. Wow. It reminds me of the Irish. Already kicks, already jump started early.
Look, don't set about it. Man yourself. From now on, saying to people, it's Black History Month. You celebrate?
February, yeah. February, Black History Month. Yeah, lads, we better be respectful. I even forgot what month it was in. Oh, try Aaron. Alright, brother. Hope you're keeping well, man. Hope you're keeping safe. Keeping safe is important, man. Don't give a shit about your content. Come home safe, that's alright. I don't mean to dish your content, but you've are the OG, man. We need you back when you're ready. Not in a hurry, but when you're ready. And if you're on any motorbikes over there, keep up between the ditches, good man. I've seen some of the bikes you drive, so that tells me the kind of driver you are, so go easy. That's great, man. I love the way the university's asking everyone, this is Black History Month, do you celebrate it? And everyone is saying fucking no. Guys, there's no fucking protesters down here. They're around the other side of one. Oh, no one here. There's a handful of people at the bottom of the street. There's always a handful of people. It's not. There's just shouting going on. They're shouting going on somewhere. But if that's the crowd, they're very fucking small. Good to hear yourself, brother. Good to hear yourself. Always good to hear one of the brothers in arms are safe and well. You come back when you want, because I know you, man. Your dedication overrides your own well-being sometimes. So remember to have some downtime for your head as well, brother. Take some downtime for yourself. You're doing this shit a lot longer than I am, and I've had to take a few headspace days. So, yeah, I hear big mouth, but I can't see shit. I also see an RTE camera. One woman with a placard. Are you out of your fucking mind? One woman with a placard. I gotta cross over. This is fucking hilarious. She needs a speaker, she needs a bullhorn, a megaphone, something. Well, actually, she don't, because I can hear her up there from the fucking corner. So, Brian, here's Matcha Matcha. Museum. Looks the same on this side as the other side. Oh, she has a kid's microphone. Throw some backup, lads. Want me to call the boys? Throw some backup.
Hey, look.
Sorry, can you see your sign, hon? Oh, yeah, remember that. Remember that. Thank you.
Resume the lost children's song.
Yeah, I do need a gimbal. I wasn't about this. I have one at home. I have one at home. Look at this, guys, look.
Country.
I don't know if I can zoom on this later.
Don't believe them when they're telling you about a rise in the pension. The industrial schools and the slave workers haven't even received a pension, nothing for their slave years in the industrial schools and the mother and baby homes. Shame, shame, shame on you all.
Yeah, you want to think of Stephen, there's no with the gimbal. It's a F4 gimbal. When it's fully charged, it only lasts 2 fucking hours. The yoke weighs about weight of a bag of sugar. Carry that around to have 2 hours, but I have a yoke ordered on fucking online that you know them yokes like what do they call them? Osmos that like bog trotter uses and stuff. I have one of them on the way, but see how that works out. But I don't carry the gimbal because I have to keep it charged and it's too fucking heavy. This is a big protest at the door. I don't see anything else. This the National Library and the National Museum on the other side. So that's that. There don't seem to be anything going on here now. Hold on, there's something across the road here. I'm going to go over here, look. This government commits crimes against humanity, claiming the church state did no wrong. Me bollocks. 50 years in tune, 696, babies and infants, and sewage system. 1974 to 2025. Yeah, there's one too many zeros now for that. 900 discovered in October 23. Resuming lost children's souls in Ireland. No justice, no peace in Ireland. Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. Well, you know justice comes with sacrifice, right? Resuming lost children's souls of Ireland out of septic tanks, 1,696 in Cork, Tipperary. Fuck me, man. In 2 counties. Okay. That's not what I expected. Oh, I got a bit of content. I didn't even plan on going live today. fan out of the tower. But, yeah. Well, I won't put the barriers. You didn't see them right now. There must have been a protest here along that we missed. All the barriers stacked up. And they're always here. The ones are always there. That's my daughter's school uniform. That's the same uniform as my daughter's school. I wonder if she's here. Sorry. Every time that girl comes up, I know something. It makes you think. Oh yeah, and if we don't do something, the next generation won't. Well, look who we have here, guys, look. They're our biggest truth tellers in the whole of Eire. In their motherfucking dreams. More evil. More corrupt than the fucking Dáil itself. That's what's going on here now. Sorry. Thought she was one in there. Do. No. Someone has a cement mixer down there. Just again, a little load of concrete delivered in the middle of the city. The concrete jungle. Huh? I was just down at the NCC. Dublin Says No was down there protesting.
Sorry?
I was just down at the NCC. Dublin Says No was just protesting against the indoctrination as well, the kids. But I was down there about an hour ago.
There's a place up in Dundrum that does that, and it's not allowed in England. So why is it allowed here? Look it up. There's a place in Dundrum. It's outrageous that does that. And they're not allowed to do it in England. And why are they allowed to do it here?
Because England's no longer part of the EU. That's why England can do what they want. We have to answer to them constant buses. That's the problem, girl. That's the difference. We can't even run on.
That's luxury.
But your cousin was told 3 years ago by the EU Commission. She said to her face, "You know Ireland is not yours." She looked at me and said, "I know." So that tells you everything, girl. How you doing, man? Irish government have blood on their hands. You can bet their ass they have. Of all sorts, breed, blood, every left, right and centre. I've seen that uniform. I have to expect my daughter to walk out of the fucking thing. Yeah, sure, that's I don't know, I think that's her uniform, I don't know. Looks very similar to it. Actually no, because no, it is jumping, it's a different colour, sorry.
Where did John say anyway? Where did John say the hunger strikers were?
He said they were here.
At the back where they come.
Well, he never fucking said.
Yeah, into the back, yeah.
He never said. Will we walk around and have a look? Because obviously there's nothing there. We'll be back there. No. Staff out of Shelburne Hotel.
It's around the corner.
Because there's not much happening there.
I was expecting a bit more there.
I was expecting a protest. That's just...
Had to leave it here really early. Most times.
Yeah. Well, saying that now, almost the fucking farmer, they called the protest up in Stephen Square yesterday from 4:30 to 5:30. I saw that on someone screenshot it and posted on Instagram. So God knows where they are, because they might think we're out protesting early, so they come out late, blah blah blah. But that seems to be 4:30 to 5:30 was the one yesterday afternoon. So maybe they all have to finish off driving for Uber first before they can do the protest.
Steps in, we see, yeah, 100%. You know, when I finish doing this, I usually jump on the Lewis and it's another half an hour walk home.
On the other side anyway, right? And see what the fucking story is. Yeah, he needs to lose some weight anyway.
Yeah, it might look like the Liverpool UK now.
All the red brick people are thinking it's different place. I guess that's done an awful lot alright in their lives. Where are you? Where is that place? You say to them, Dublin, Ireland. Oh, really? Yeah. Send your fucking description or the video. Live in Dublin. Looking at that wall with a few drugs in it, you'd be in bits. You drag your head, man. Stick at that big shit. Trinity Point. Trinity College. Across to the left. Over that way. That's the place they gave us Bram Stoker. Aye. Cool buildings up there, like that. Definitely cool buildings up there. These ones are all big boxy and square, but some of them are architecture and some of them is. It's not always the real older buildings out there, obviously. They left that best dark because anything after 1980 is just a box. It's like that here. Every time I come to Dublin, it reminds me of St. Stanley's Society on Hills Garden. All the red brick. To go up here now, guys, and there's no one here, I'll be shutting down the live and I'll be going back to our call. So I'm putting that up there on as well. I'm finished here now, I'll be making my way back towards Houston today home, so I can get a bit of footage as I walk from here to Abbey Street, going back, and I'm sure I'll be calling that day then. One of the boys wanting to know what part of the town we're in. What are you looking for today? Well, we were told that we had a bunch of migrants up here a couple weeks ago at the door who were on a so-called hunger strike, but they made the mistake. This man here in front of me, Mercy, he went up to make a film, and they started getting out and getting up his face and all. But sure, there was half a dozen of us in the city, so the text went out and we all went up. And the very minute we all arrived, they were fucking smell of barbecue. There were no more on hunger strike now than I am. And everyone knows me, I can't afford to miss a meal. I could do a fat enough. So I know food when it's smaller. So yeah, but and then we kind of investigate a little bit. We tried talking to them peacefully, calmly. We wanted to ask them like why they were there, why they were hunger striking, what message they'd like to get out. We could get the word out from whatever the issue was. Blah blah blah. And while all that was going on, I was kind of skulking around, as let's just say skulking. And I just happened to put the camera in to a tent on the left right hand side, and there was stacks of food under a table. I went walking around the white and seawall, and they had one part with kind of like canvas off. So I stuck the camera in the gap in the canvas. Guess what, guys? There was a little barbecue and all that in bag of charcoal and all that right beside it. Now anyway, we put up a protest. Talis says no protest. I mean, we the Irish people. Talis says no organisation. But we marched up on them and drive them over. But 2 days before we were going to march, they packed up and left. Because someone had told them we were coming up to march them over. So see how that goes. And now you don't see any protests over here either. And there were them same people that spoke up here today. Well, they were earlier on at least, so we were informed. Marching up and down the street, protesting that way. But the same thing. They had been refused to them. They were to be deported. And they were looking for amnesty from deportation. And one fellow said to me that, and John Malloy, that if he was after having a child with an Irish woman, he thought that should let him stay here, even though he was here illegally. And that didn't go down well either. The fact that they shamed a hunger strike, faked the hunger strike, shameful in this nation. If we look back in our history, hunger strike in Irish history represents struggle, hunger, obviously, lost, determination, patriotism, and they're willing to give it all for your country. And they were faking that. You know what I mean? So that wasn't going down too well with anybody on this island, because we know who fucking hunger striked the most. We know who lived and died in hunger strikes. But they tried to do it in the very same place. There was 4 women and a man about a month before that, a month and a half before that. They were hunger stricken, genuinely hunger stricken. 54 days, not only water. And that's a hunger strike. These fuckers came in 2 weeks after they got things sorted. They thought, oh, I'll put a sign on my tent saying hunger strike as well. That wasn't going to work down either. Mercy, Michelangelo said he's on his way up here. But I don't know if he meant here or fucking there.
Oh, save you around a little way, yeah.
We'll go this way, because God knows what way he's going to come. And there's nothing here to stand here for, nothing to do, nothing to see. Not even a worker on the cherry picker. You know what I mean? We're back on your top hat, you're on duty. Put on your hat. I'll be looking at it. Wiping the sweat stains off it. We have all the inspector gadgets for the trench coats. Vehicle access only, prepared to stop at security barrier. Oh, here's Michelangelo on the lads now. In the old Guinness factory. Oh, the old Guinness flats, sorry. Sorry, but there's your boys are to come up. But there's no one here to counter protest.
What does anybody want to do?
Don't know. No, to be quite honest with you. Because they're not over here, they're not on the far side.
So they're not here at all?
There's 2 people over there protesting against children and all, cruelty to children doctor and all that. Same with you, more as you are. But no, there's not a whole lot going on other than that. 1 second now.
Son,
Yeah.
Thomas, we're not
Son. Yeah.
Thomas heard in that corner.
I recall.
But Kelly did this fair, didn't we?
Yeah.
We're actually talking to Michael Collins,
Oh yeah.
and I told him that we won't be happy until every single last one of them is out of that doll. He said, me included. I said, yeah, every single last one is.
All
I
of
said, anybody that's been involved in the establishment up to this point is going to be removed. I said, it may not be this week or this month. I said, but as soon as we get the wherewithal, I said, as soon as we get the wherewithal.
No. Oh, I read that one, sorry.
Are you coming down to the...
Smell of popcorn or candy floss.
I said, as soon as we get the wherewithal, you're out of a job. I said, now. He goes, is that me included? I said, yeah. I said, but I said, those that are decent, and I said, those that after investigation turn out to be decent souls, I said, they will be able to come back. And I stared into his face, and he didn't know what way to take me.
You have to walk your way back in. You have to walk your way back in.
He couldn't look me in the eye. There's none of them can look you in the eye.
No, they can't. You don't have to look in the eye. Stephen, already said hi, hey Steve. How's things, man? Now, we have to circle.
Of remembrance, isn't it?
We have to circle in the fucking the door, so we're going back down now. They don't have a protest. It's not supposed to counter protest. So the parents are going to step up and do it and just do their own thing. You know, we're over here. Why not, I suppose? It's just to know where I was a few minutes ago with the two people down with the signs. We're going to go back down there because the lads here are protesting against children and adoption and all that shit as well. So similar reason, so should be no conflict. So yeah. And most is off on the Ranton Road.
The next bus stop and
It's always the same in Dublin. You can walk over Euston on your own. God knows where you want to fucking meet, where you want to meet them, and where you want to go. I come up to go walk around Dublin today. Steve saying to the rubbish around last night, just get a bit of content, get a bit of content. It's been a couple of days since I put it up. Here we are now again. I don't know what the fuck I'm after getting after walking up here. I got alright, I got a video of lads were down where the fuck was Smithfield, and they were having some arguments about the fucking Lewis staff. I thought I was going to come to bunches. I had that record though, you couldn't have that on, that's funny as fuck. Oh, that's why he walked into. Thanks to the God I had a cup of coffee in one hand and a joint in the other, it was good to go. Well entertained. So, free content. Thanks to the boys, right? Why not? Every video is one extra. Every short is one extra. Views, subscribers. That's what YouTube is really about. I don't really ask for subscribers that much because I kind of leave it up to yourselves. If you want to subscribe, if you like what kind of content you're coming across on the channel, by all means. You know, not your thing. I understand, I appreciate it. Carry on. But if you like what you see, guys, subscribe. I want to go up to 1,000 subscribers so I can turn my phone the other way. This portrait recording is just getting the bollocks. So once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can rotate the phone and do it horizontal. So any help getting up to that would be much appreciated. And whoever the 1,000 subscriber is, I'll send them a risen cap, something similar to what I'm wearing. I can probably send you on some stickers and badges and stuff too, maybe some pens. You have all kind of stuff like that, so I can throw a few bits and pieces in your bag for whoever becomes the 1,000 subscriber. So, like I say, guys, up to you. Now, I do see that we are back. You know something? Gladiator, I'm sick of seeing this fucking square. That's the truth. I've been here so many times, I'm sick of it. Yeah, I'm coming back again in 2 weeks' time. Oh, happy days. That's what they're using to fuel the barbecue, right? That's what they're burning. Now, I wonder, did them trees fall down on the corner, or did they vandalise them down? Huh?
Did the nest for themselves. They broke the foot.
Well, they broke them branches over somewhere as well, because them branches, leaves fall this time of year, not branches. Yeah, there's another stack of them over there, Mouse. Look right in front of you, over there, in the middle. Another stack of sticks, bits of rope, twine, bars. Dogs could walk on that now, hold their fucking paws right now. They just don't give a fuck, huh? Look at this fella stuffing his face, look. Munch, munch, munch. The gladiator's gonna fuel the body. It's gotta fuel the body. So anyway, I'm not complaining, guys, but when you come up, I know I didn't have any big plans, but when I come up with an agenda of just doing a walk around Dublin, like you haven't seen my channel, I do quite a lot. But I wasn't expecting to be in the middle of all this shit. So, see, if I hadn't been down at the Audits now with the lads, if I hadn't gone off the Lewis in Smithfield and came over town, I could have fucking met this fucking thing myself. So coming off the Lewis to do a walk and record into O'Connor Street was a big mistake. Because I must have wasted about 45 minutes talking to the lads and standing with the lads not, so watching them arguing with Lewis staff and all sorts of shit, but I probably could have fucking made it up here. But should have could have would. Should have could have would have my name's would have. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop, chicken, whoop whoop. I have no idea where that just came from. So, yeah.
Here we are. Dublin says now, nothing nice requires Dublin
I hope there's somewhere to put these flags, banners now. Where is he going now? Where is he going? Hey, where did everyone else go? There was 9 of us a minute ago, now there's only 4 of us. Did I miss something? Yeah, there's me, you, Michelangelo, and Mercy. Where the fuck did everyone else go? We're missing Anthony, we're missing Berger.
It's 3 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah. Manor guys. That manor in my hand because it's here. No. Sorry guys, got a phone call from Papa J there. Where the? There they are. That's where the stuff go. Now, the boys are up here. Man has to eat. Well, yeah, that's true too. Well, as soon as I got off the Lewis train this morning, I'm straight into that Supermax. I got a large chip, and I got 4 cheeseburgers, and that got me going till now. And when I come back to Houston again, I'll fill the belly on the way home. So yeah, what exactly is the purpose of the school? Also, I'm sick around hats. Sorry guys, I'm not talking to myself here, yeah. Man has to eat. Is that you, Steve, now, or is that me, or was that about me taking the piss out of Mercy? I would mind for Mercy's probably bigger than I am. He's broader on the shoulders anyway. Michelangelo, do you know if, I can't remember, does Mercy show his face online or not?
No, it's
Does Mercy show his face online, do you know?
Pardon?
Does Mousy show his face online, you know?
I don't know.
I don't know. Some do, some don't. Right now, boys come up as well. I was wondering how I knew, because he said they were coming up. What's it called? Michelangelo fella rang me. Tell me that they were coming up, so. He said Mousy headed off on home. We were almost here before they called us. Actually, we were right here when he called me. That's when I decided to go walk on the block with Mousy and see what was what. And I came back here to this again, and they met the boys then at the top there. So then when they heard me talking to Mousy and all, they heard me saying that, talking to John on the phone, so. Boys, if they were here this morning, the boys can be here now, I suppose, but content, I suppose. That's better because I don't have to hold it now. What's a school tour or something on? I don't want to fucking record school kids. I really don't want this to record school kids. Must be some kind of school thing going on. No. I'll record for another little while now because I was to get a bit of content. And then I'll stop going live and I'll make another little tour, you know, guys, if you watch any of my videos, you know, when I won't leave Leinster House, if I leave Kildare Street, if I leave any part of this side of the town, I always have to pass down to Gappa Street. But I did to do it in my own place this time. I won't be rushing to get from A to B to C. If you head up to fucking Abbey Street then get on Lewis and fuck off home. Daddy eire. Woo, woo, woo. I don't think he knows what to make of me. That's the worst thing about me. I can either make you laugh or I can embarrass the fuck out of you, one or the other. Daddy eire hiding across the road. Not daddy eire, a sniper. There was a sniper on the hill. Quite funny, guys. I was down at the Lewis with the lads earlier on. The Smithfield, sorry. And there was one of the Lewis staff was getting smart with daddy eire. He's Romanian. So she was saying to him, oh, what are you saying? What are you saying? Like, being disrespectful. And they leaned into him and I said, shouting him Romanian. So he started speaking Romanian. The face she had on it, that was funny as fuck. So he started saying everything Romanian for about 5 minutes. The whole street was kind of going, what? Well, the main thing you couldn't understand him, so I told him to make sure you never understand him. Speak his own tongue. Because I guarantee you, every fucking one of them probably didn't have a word of their own language, so simple as that, you know. Right? Oh, you can walk on. Yeah, that's a camera up over the door as well, look. Another one there up over the door, look. See it? Another one right there. There's it. There. You off?
Yeah.
Talk to you again, Mouse. Alright, talk to you again, man. I'll be heading off myself shortly. Yeah. I'll hang around now. What time is it now? 3:10. I'll hang around till half. Make me own way off then after that. So, a few more minutes, see what happens. Hey, Sergeant, how you doing? Many people go. Mercy was here. He just headed off there. I know he's not going home, but he's going to do his own thing. I say, well, oh, look for what we have here. Oh, well, the radio, television here, and it follows. The biggest bunch of liars that ever walked on God's green earth. Check this time. You've got to get your lies in before the dead time. 6 o'clock news is coming. Get in with the lies. Man, in with your lies. Off you go. Toodaloo. Strong. RT, right? And the gladiator is on the go. You shot the boys' banners. Where's the second one up there? Enjoy. He's one of these not happy people. Bet you when he's at home and he takes pictures in the mugs in the press. Lines them all up, OCD style. Takes a picture so they can remember. All I gotta do is, you can't hear a word I'm saying anyway, so no matter, it's right there beside me. Alma, check your batteries. Come up your arse. Do. You didn't have a bin. Yeah, how organized we are. We didn't have a fucking bin.
Dublin says now,
I actually wasn't ready for that.
Dublin says now to the Department of Education and to the NCCA for the indoctrination of Irish children in Irish schools. Dublin says now to the whole criminal cartels that it's indoctrinating the Irish children.
Move away from that microphone because he might be deaf, but I'm not. It's a bit loud now. I'm a bit too close to it. Anyway, these are signs I was looking at earlier on.
Hundreds of children engraved in Ireland, unmarked graves, have to be doubled. They were put there by the evil criminal cartel in this government. All the FCA files have been shredded by the Department of Justice.
There you go.
We look for information of FCA licenses.
I wrote on signs on the video back about 20 minutes ago, so I have this lady here now with her signs as well.
Organisation. They are not a government, they are a cartel. Stop the indoctrination of Irish children in Irish schools. Dublin says no, let's go. Stop the indoctrination of Irish children in Irish schools.
Fucking horrible, isn't
Stop the invasion and replacement of Irish people and culture and religion. Stop the waves of men coming into this country with no documents. Irish, not the world. Dublin says no to corruption within the Irish government. The Irish state is a crying shame. Every one of them are
and so say all of us.
The last one and the fake opposition. Dublin says no, go. Dublin says no to criminality in the Irish government.
Well, look at that. Get rid of him, it's only working in. Criminality does need to go. The government needs to go. Get rid of the bastards. All of them.
Stand up. Take out. Dublin says no. Let's go.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. The foot horn is loud.
Hand out leaflets, lads. Hand them out. They're no good in your pocket.
Have a leaflet.
Everybody deserves practice, not pride. I like that. I like that on the bus. Everyone deserves practice, not pride. I like it. Feeling catching their better. We'll see you on another bus will try and highlight for you folks. As long as you don't see the rainbow bus, I'll be happy. I wonder what Jeffrey and Bungle, what they think about people taking the rainbow. Oh, what it is to be right lads, I'm going to wind it down here because there's not a great deal happening at the moment, so in search of money I shall talk to you on the next one. Thanks for jumping in. Same to you lads. I appreciate you coming in, sticking around even though there's not a whole lot going on. So this is a Dublin says, well it was protest for them 2 people there first and the boys just lived in beside them. So, yeah. Nicely there. So now with the 2 causes are about children. That just worked out well. So yeah. Well guys, wrap it up at my hours there. For Arena Market, it's long before me folks.
Come on.